I want to talk about something that feels completely upside down in this country right now. Today, the Supreme Court is spending its time weighing cases about transgender students playing school sports once again. A handful of kids in a handful of states who just want to exist, participate, and belong. And here's what bothers me is that we're living in a moment where there are real documented human rights violations happening right now in this country. Civilians are being killed during federal enforcement actions. Armed federal agents are going door to door. Protesters are being met with tear gas and rubber bullets. Trust in all our institutions are collapsing in real time. And this is what our highest court is prioritizing? Not the escalation of state violence, not the erosion of civil liberties, not the normalization of militarized enforcement against civilians, but whether trans kids should be allowed to play sports. That should stop people in their tracks, because this is not about athletics. It's about power deciding who gets to belong and who doesn't. And here's what gets lost in these conversations. There is no public safety crisis caused by trans kids in sports. There is no evidence that banning them makes society safer, stronger, or more stable. The only measurable effect is harm. Harm to kids who are already marginalized. Harm to families who are already navigating fear. Harm to young people being told by the state that they are a problem to be managed instead of a person to just be protected. And when people justify this by invoking their religion, that's where I draw a hard line. Because your faith is not a license to discriminate. It is not a reason to single out a minority group. And it does not outweigh someone else's right to dignity and equal treatment under the law. I'm sorry, it doesn't. If your response to people asking for basic fairness is to cry oppression, oh, they're letting them do it, then you do not understand what oppression actually is. Because oppression is not it's not asking to coexist. It's being targeted by the state while others look away. This moment says something deeply uncomfortable about our priorities. While real people are being hurt by unchecked power, our institutions are obsessing over symbolic culture war battles that solve nothing and damage lives. That's not leadership, guys. That is not justice. That is not what a country that claims to value freedom should be focused on ever.